Look, YouTube, I haven't given YouTube as much credit as I should have in the past. I'm starting to finally kind of understand it. The ability to find clarity and perception is very underrated. Like, you can be looking at something and it's just not clear. And the whole time I was right there. Like, you got this opportunity to really, make your voice heard, or whatever the case may be, influence, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people aren't taking advantage of it. And that kind of, it's something hit me where it was like, we gotta start speaking out. And it may not always be in person, you know what I'm saying? Because, to keep it a being, like, it's just not that type of party anymore. You can, and in-person events they're good, if you can gather the right amount of, I guess, audience, the in one place, and then you get to influence them in a positive way, then that's amazing. But YouTube is actually a tool that quite honestly, I've been sleeping on it, and I'm convinced it's a way to get our power back, guys. Because it's not about the I guess I want to say the power, like, oh, I run you, you do what I say. No, it's not that. It's more along the lines of being able to influence the outcome of any and all events. And when you, like, and I don't know why it just hit me. It just hit me. It was just like, this is a microphone that people can hear. And people are going to this, I guess, like a speaker that is connected to in order to get them a message. And I'm telling you, I don't know why this message just came to me, but it was just like, we gotta start tapping into wisdom. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, and this is just the world, right? We always glorify the deep thinkers and the deep talk, or whatever the case may be, and all that stuff. Like, to keep it a being, thinking can be erroneous, if that's a word. Thinking can bring, if you gotta think, you don't know it. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm understanding that in order to get my power back, I gotta tap into some of the wisdom of others. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like that. Learn from other people's experiences. You get me? So if I'm young, which is, I guess, a definition for anybody. Everyone's definition of young is different. But the thing about one of the critical things about being young is inexperience. And one of the critical things about wisdom is experience. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, like, there's certain things that we're not privy to because we're not tapping into wisdom that we never had because we never had the experience. And that's what's so beautiful about YouTube. It's like, you're able to tap into all these experiences that others have gone through, and you're almost living vicariously through them. I don't know, maybe I'm late to the party. Maybe everybody knew this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe everybody just knew. And it's like, to a degree you did, but you didn't think you did. And since you didn't think you did, you didn't. You didn't know. And if you really knew, you would do what I'm doing right now. You would get online, or you would just put the camera up and just be like, well, this is what I've learned, let me teach you about it. And it doesn't have to be said in that way, and it doesn't have to be done in that order, but it has to be done like that. I don't know why it took so long for me, but I'm grateful. I'm seeing it. clarity of perception. Like, it was there. Because I don't know if I'm getting through to y'all, but there's a need for us to progress. You know what I'm saying? What's needed in order for us to progress are certain experiences. That's why there's such a misunderstanding between generations. Now, I might be talking to certain generations, but you know what I'm saying. Let's just pull all the good things, the positive aspects of the country. Now, that does not ignore the negative aspects, because we have to learn from them. That's experience. That's wisdom. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, if we're able to sit, and this is so difficult in this world because everybody's trying to pull for your attention. Like, the very existence of YouTube is an attention grabber that's dividing the pie of your attention up from other sources that are trying to grab your attention. But wisdom's like those aha moments. You know what I mean? Like, there's these times where you're looking for something that's there that you're not able to see it because you weren't always ready, and when you became ready, it became clear. And that's why I'm like, like, it was always there. It was always there. Why you didn't do it earlier? Because I might be talking to myself now. Because it's never been more abundantly clear. Everybody has to tap into the wisdom that they have around them. And when you do it, like, that's the beginning. Because let me just tapping into the wisdom, it's not going to be enough. You know what I'm saying? You have to make yourself receptive to it. You feel me? Like, there's so much knowledge, and let's be clear about being informed versus knowledge. Because if I'm informed, then that just means I can regurgitate definitions. That's not wisdom. It's not knowledge, it's information. And information changes. Like, let's just keep it real, right? A lot of the liberties that we have right now were considered illegal in a certain time. You know what I'm saying? So if they're considered legal, then this is what the information we have. This is why we've done this. You know, blah, 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 blah. It's always changing. But wisdom, no, it's true. It's true regardless of everything. It's like gravity. Like, if I'm on the 12th floor, penthouse. Anyway, I'm on the 12th floor, right? If I step off the 12th floor on the balcony or on the roof, I'm going too far. That's the wisdom of that, the understanding of that allows me to understand not to test that experience. No, someone is falling, I don't have to do that. You get what I'm saying? And so we gotta learn. Oh my God, we gotta do this, guys. This is if we want our power back. Because this is the thing. If you had any point in your life as gone in for something and came out with something else, and you didn't dictate that. Something dictated that for you. I'm sorry. And I'm not saying it to you like it's just you. It's me too, bro, sis. Lady, ma'am, sir, okay? Because it's not by accident, it's by design. But, you know, it would take wisdom for us to understand that. I mean, I don't know. The best way I would say is to go to experts in the field. Like, that should be the first thing you do when you try something new. Go to experts in the field. Ask anybody who's gone through it. Because I can hear something, and You know, that's all. That's what I heard. I can see something, and it can be something totally different. But if I'm experiencing something, or if I'm pulling from someone else's experience or story, you know, I'm like, wow. Because we watch movies, we all watch movies, and we going with those emotions, right? Sis, ma'am, sir, we're going with them. We're going with them without giving it our permission. We're emotionally invested in films. It's fake. But we're emotionally invested. Why? I wasn't born just to come up, grow up. I don't know, watch Harry Potter and then divulge. No, let's not say Harry Potter. I like Harry Potter. Okay, it's a novel. Excuse me on the sniffing thing, whatever. But this is what I'm saying is right. I wasn't born just to be obsessed with certain athletic teams because I'm from the city. That's not something that I said, you know what, I'm going to do that. And we know this because there's a lot of people from my city that aren't fans of the team, that aren't obsessed over the team, that aren't watching every update, notification, and post on that team, that professional team. The professional team is trying to pull your, bruh, sis, man, girl, like, this is how we get the power back. This is it. And it's going to take a little bit of rewiring of our mental capacity of what's in our sphere of awareness, which is like in the mind that we, you know what I'm saying? In the beginning, we just took it all in. We're just growing up, taking stuff that we don't know is going to, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. We don't know if it's good for us, but we know Ma said, dude, you know, Grandma said it was okay. You know, your dad kept you safe. You know what I'm saying? It's like we pull on these habits, we absorb all these things, and it's like we didn't test it, nor did we even discern whether or not it was good for us or not. People smoke it. No, all right, I'm not gonna say smoke. All right, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, guys, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls. I don't know. We are able to. We are able to take the power back. It's going to take a tremendous amount of focus. But then, if you just hear me out, if it takes that amount of focus, if we understand that we were never just programmed to do one thing, then it was never a part of us. It was just a habit we picked up along the way. And I'm telling y'all right now, like, just dawned on me. I don't know why. Maybe because YouTube's pushing small creators now. Maybe because, you know, I'm seeing a lot of, man, my hand itches. The right hand too. I don't know if you can see that. Call me a bang, hear me. Anyway, sorry. Maybe because YouTube's pushing small creators. Maybe because I had something that I needed to get off my chest. Maybe it's because I'm believing in you and the progression of you and the progression of me and the progression of the people. And, you know, like if I'm believing in the progression, I just didn't know how to dictate or explain or usher people into this awakening that I just figured out. It's like, we all got to speak up. We all have to start a YouTube page, a channel. That's why media is so strong. That's why it's media companies. Come on, man. Come on, sis. Come on, girl. Come on, bro. Like, I don't know. maybe everybody knew this. But if everybody knew this, then at least 300 million accounts should be made, and maybe there are, but at least 300 million individual people. Some of those are kids. My bad. Yeah, I might have to do math. Math isn't my strong suit, but I could work on that. I'll work on that another time. But it just dawned on me, we got to take our power back. And if you think you always had your power, try to do something try to not do something that you used to doing, and try to do something new that you're not used to doing. Most of the time, more often than not, a lot of us, and I'm not attacking you, but I'm talking to myself as I'm talking to you. Most of the time, we just imitated what was around us. We just imitated what we had an affinity for. But we got, some of the stuff we got affinities for are excessively self-destructive. And it's not something that's going to be like, oh, I'm going to commit suicide. Not to make, or belittle, I probably shouldn't say that. Not to belittle that. But the thing is, it's going to kill you slower. It's going to kill you slowly. We have to be able to dictate with the highest form of devotion, sacrificing it all to make sure that we directing our lives in the way it's supposed to go. I was just here to say that today. I might come back tomorrow. Look, I know it's late. I went outside my apartment to do this. Baby boy sleep. Wife is getting me comfortable. Big son, you need to go to sleep too. But I ain't been to work yet. I got a few jobs, and I ain't been working for a little bit. But I'm blessed to still see pay, and I just had to get that off my chest before we go back to teaching these kids in the morning. I'm in the DC area. We got a lot of snow. Honestly, minimal. Like I had, I've seen more. I'm just saying it. I've seen more. But my wife was like, it's not enough. I was like, you mean like you want like when you open the door and it's like a wall of smoke? She was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, you can just jump over it. And it was just, just going back and forth. It was one blizzard that was, I don't even know what year that was. I think it was like 2010 or something. We had in the DC area. It was crazy. Man, we saw a pile of snow that didn't melt for weeks. Man, that's no how they talking about DCPS gonna have to come in on time. I'm like, all right, whatever. The only thing is, some of the public charter schools, they going in 2-hour delays. I gotta figure that out. But shout out to YouTube. Shout out to, I don't know who I just watched. I think I watched some video that sparked something. And I'm gonna just keep coming with this. We gotta get our power back, guys. We have to. And it's not a matter of like, do what I say, not as I do, It's not a matter of that. It's more subtle. It's something where you come in and you already know everything's gonna go the way you've envisioned, because you tapped into some power that is allowed. Stick with me, y'all. Tomorrow I'm gonna come back with another message, maybe nighttime, maybe morning, I don't know. Because I'm so looking forward to going back to teaching. It's gonna be, 2025. I ain't gonna hold you. Everybody was working already last week. I wasn't. Nope. But yeah, that's the post. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, please. I think it's not too expensive to do that. You might have a lot to go through to do that. Maybe not. Maybe it's difficult. It could be difficult. But comment something. I don't know. Be like, what's up? I'll be like, what's up, bro? What's this? Oh, man. What's up?